Hello, Pisces. Welcome and welcome back, you guys. We're going to get into another reading for you guys. I hope you are doing extremely well, or as well as can be expected, okay? I think you guys are going to be doing super well as time progresses. I look forward to it, and I hope you're looking forward to it too. We're going to see your energy and the energy of the people around you and the situation that's going on, so stick around. Y'all be sure to like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. Get in the comments. Let me know if it's resonating. The more you guys comment, like the video, the better it is for all of us to be able to, get these readings stress-free, anxiety-free, all these different things. It really helps out a lot, you guys. So thank you so much for your support. And shout out to all my members, moderators, and subscribers. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you. I hope you're enjoying these readings and gaining something positive from them. If you guys want to book a reading, now is a really good time. Now is a very good time. I got a lot of availability, and you can get in there and ask you a question, or you can get a deep dive. You can see what Spirit wants you to know. Check out the website. It's linked below, you guys. Okay. And for all of you guys who've donated to the channel, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Okay. So let's see. What is the energy around Pisces, guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest vibration? Father, Mother, God, for Pisces. What is the energy around Pisces at this time that they need to be aware of, child? I just knew. See, I be trying not to go there with folks. Copycat. Someone is mimicking everything you do, child. What in the world? Celebrating I told y'all. I hope you're doing well, or as well as can be expected, but I know things are going to go well for you. There will be a reason to celebrate. The energy around you is of somebody who knows that you're in a celebration season. Okay. And they want to copy you. They want to mimic what you do. They may look up to you and admire you and want to, duplicate the blueprint that you have provided for success. But there's definitely somebody who wants to do what it is that you do to get the same result that you've gotten. Not necessarily sure. Not necessarily sure if it's going to work, but that's what's going on. And that's the energy around you. Not only celebration, but cash flow, a large lump sum of money. So you guys are going to be celebrating some type of monumental financial gain. Told you. And somebody wants that energy in their life as well. What else is the energy around Pisces? Oh my Lord. Rumors. Rumor has it there will be a rumor being spread. I don't know if they spread it yet, because this might not have happened yet, because I said it in a funny way. But, definitely rumors. And this is childish, because someone is being very childish, mirroring, experiencing similar energies. This could be something that others like you have experienced in the past, meaning you're not the only one who's dealt with this type of childish behavior. Or this could be a situation, again, where someone is trying to duplicate your life. Okay. And I feel like mirroring is also a form of a projection, but this phase will soon end. There could be somebody trying to project that they are the same as you, or they have similar experiences or similar education, similar knowledge. But I don't know if that's true. Let's see. What is the energy around Pisces? One more card. What is the energy? Oh, cash flow came out. And then the dead card, something has come to a complete end. And then we have transformation and angel numbers. Things are changing in your life. Angel numbers say you may be seeing a lot of number syncs at this time. So there's somebody who is biting your swag, biting your style, trying to copy you, trying to duplicate what you do, produce the same results, and they're gossiping. Okay, because an extra card came out, but they're gossiping about how maybe you're broke or you ain't got no money. I know this is irrelevant. I'm just letting you guys know. I'm fully aware that this is very trivial. But what I'm saying is that not necessarily everything that people say isn't necessarily true. We know this. You're experiencing a transformation in your life where things are blossoming. I feel like there's a lot of evolution happening for you. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. And I feel like there are signs and synchronicities that this transformation is very positive in your life, but a lot of people want to say that it's negative, but it's not. I feel like there's someone here who is extremely obsessed and attached to what happens to you. Because for some reason they think they're you. They think they're a Pisces. They are not. We are not the same. That's what your energy is telling this person. Y'all are not the same. Okay. So somebody could be saying, oh, your Pisces not making any money. Pisces not doing this. Pisces not doing that. They this, they that, boop, boop, boop. But I feel like it's because of a situation that they don't have all the context for. See, contacts, possibly phone numbers, whatever. Context is important in a situation. And when you don't have all the context and you start making assumptions, what happens? You make an ass out yourself. You start looking like a booty. Okay? And that's what this person seems to be doing. And whatever they're doing, it's just very childish. And I feel like they want to reflect some type of negative energy that's happening in their life onto you. But this is not anything to do with you. Okay? Now, what is Pisces energy when it comes to this message? Happy, see? Blissful, joyful, content. Okay? You guys are feeling happy. We have compassionate, okay, empathetic, caring, and sympathetic. So you're also very understanding. You're feeling compassionate for people. You're feeling compassion for people. You're feeling like you just understand, you know, you want to nurture those around you who you love and you care about. You're very passionate about those close connections of people who you want to protect. And even if it's a stranger, you guys are showing a lot of love and care for people, no matter what they've been through, because you understand how life goes. At the back of the deck, you have confusion, disoriented, bewildered, and puzzled. Yeah, so what your energy right now in these cards is basically an energy of being confused as to why people are such haters. Like why people have such a problem with you. Why people can't just let you be, let you exist, shut the fuck up and sit down. Like this is the issue that you have because you don't understand why people have to be so negative or hateful towards you when you try to show this compassionate, loving, positive energy. And it's just confusing. I feel like you struggle to understand this because you're not like that. You can't come up with these weird scenarios and these, you know, crazy things in your mind. I mean, you can because you are psychic, but you can't come up with a whole bunch of foolishness and just perpetuate it towards people for no reason. And you don't understand why people can do that or how they can do that because you don't do that yourself. So I definitely feel like you can sense the energy of someone very childish and ignorant around you, and how they're trying to put you in a box or put you in a space in life that you're not actually in. You can feel that energy. And you're like, what's the reason? Okay? What's the energy around Pisces, Spirit? Uh-oh, that was a little messy. Yeah, somebody's definitely messy, child. What is the energy around Pisces when it comes to this message? Love, romantic, intimate, passionate, committed. Okay. That's random. Unfulfilled. It's not so random anymore. Dissatisfied, incomplete, purposeless. Ooh. So, Pisces, can I ask you a question? Because I always like to ask permission. Is somebody upset because they're unhappy in their relationship and they want to take it out on you? Is that what's going on? Because they're upset about their own personal relationship? Is that what's going on? Oh, worried, concerned, troubled, uneasy. So there's a void that someone around you is trying to fill, or people, could be several people, but there are voids that the energies around you are trying to fill. And because they can't fill those voids with the situations and circumstances in their own life, and they feel very low, Okay, because of those things, they are, I feel like, coming for you. It's like, do you want to step in my skin? Bitch, are you trying to live my life? What is going on? Because it's like you seem to be upset about your own life. You seem to be having an issue figuring out your own life. So whoever's around you is very worried about a romantic connection that they have. Now, this could be somebody who wants to have a romantic connection with you or did at one point or does right now, but I don't think that's necessarily it. This feels like a person who wants to be like you and kind of step into your shoes and live your life because your life looks happier than theirs. And they're feeling lackluster. They're longing for something more. They're unfulfilled. They feel like something is missing. There's a void that is unquenchable. Someone may also have a tapeworm in their stomach. I'm not a doctor, lawyer, or psychologist, but it's giving tapeworm vibes. Like they're never full. They're always hungry, thirsty. Okay? Yeah. Bottomless pit. So this person could be a little obese, overweight. Yeah. So what is the situation? Why is this coming up like this for the energy around Pisces, Spirit? What is the situation Pisces is dealing with? The world. So you ended a cycle. You have clear understanding. You understand what is going on. You could also be on a platform online with the world card. This could be social media. This is Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius energy. And there's a lot of people who are watching you, but they can't really penetrate you. There's a barrier here of protection. There's a barrier of power. You have a lot of power and you're like pushing. I feel like this circle is expanding. This is our circle, booze. Like and subscribe. Catch the vibe, bitch. I be telling y'all. Okay. This circle is expanding and it's pushing these people further and further away. I also feel like with this golden background, my bad. With this golden background, it looks like a mirror. So I think that someone wants your life to mirror theirs and they want their life to mirror yours. They want to switch bodies. Okay. The Devil and the Page of Swords. There's a lot of eyes on you. There's a lot of people watching you. There's a lot of people observing what it is that you're doing. Okay. Someone is very attached to an ending. And they keep thinking about it. They keep lamenting on it. This is the type of person who has these really negative thoughts about how something ended and they hash and rehash it in their mind. And sometimes we do this too, Pisces, because sometimes I'll wake up in the middle of the night or I'll be sitting around eating dinner or doing something random. And then all of a sudden this thought pops up in my head about what somebody said or what they did and what I could have said differently, right? I'd be like, damn, I should have told that bitch, you know? And I think that's what this person is doing, but they're doing it in a very unhealthy way because they're very much so still attached to the conclusion of a situation. Okay. What's the world? See, the Knight of Wands came out reversed with the Queen of Cups. Yeah. This is crazy. I feel like somebody is either upset because you're not coming towards them in a certain way. I feel like somebody wanted you to get violent and angry because they were imagining what they would say and do. And you didn't do that. They wanted to tell you off. They wanted to sit you down. They wanted to shut you up. They wanted to get you locked up, arrested. We saw the arrested card. Somebody is possibly obsessed with getting you arrested. And you may see signs of that because they try to trigger you and trigger your emotions. Now, Seven of Swords reversed and the Four of Pentacles reversed. So someone's treachery, trickery, deceit, betrayal, lies, cheating is being discovered. All the corners they cut, all the, people they stepped on, all of that is being revealed. If they did it to you, you could be a part of a group. That's what I'm feeling right now. So somebody's being exposed for either the actions they took in the past that were reckless with the Knight of Wands reversed, or the actions that they're taking right now when it comes to this cycle ending. And I feel like they're upset that they can't do something to get you involved. That's what it kind of feels like. They're being exposed big time. Okay. And somebody is very angry about it and they're having a hard time keeping their composure. And I feel like you know this and you've seen this and you foresaw what would happen if you responded or reacted, and you didn't. You didn't give this bitch the satisfaction. So guess what? Now they bitter, and now they're holding on to all this resentment because not only are they upset with their own life, but the way that they try to find an outlet to like dump off their frustration about their own life was through you, and they can't do that. So now it's like it's stuck, festering within them. I feel like some type of craziness is being discovered either about what they did or what they did not do that they were supposed to do. And I don't even think they have any type of leg to stand on because this Four of Pentacles is reversed. Somebody could have stolen some money. Somebody could have, I don't know, not paid some money or did something with finances, resources. What's this Knight of Wands reversed? Oh my God, the Hierophant reversed. So there could be a broken contract here. Somebody could be trying to lie on you as well about a broken contract. They're going to get caught, or they've already been caught. There's inconsistency, a lack of commitment with the Hierophant reverse. Something is unconventional or very unheard of when it comes to this situation. So this may be a very unique one-off situation, and you may be setting a precedent. And remember those readings that I did in the past, you guys? I did a lot of readings that there was this message coming up where something you were involved in or something you spoke up about or something that was happening that affected you would change like the laws, or it would change some type of like statute or something like that. There's definitely a situation here where somebody's never seen this happen before. Somebody has never experienced the situation. There's no rules and regulations or precedents that are previously set to deal with this. Like when you think about Roe versus Wade or what is it? Somebody, who was that lady versus the school board when the black kids finally got to go to the white school? You get what I'm saying? It's like those cases are going to be referenced in law books for the rest of the time that law is relevant. So there's something about this that's unheard of or unconventional that people have never seen before. And it's about the actions of someone and their inconsistency and their recklessness. Six of Pentacles and the Sun reversed. Someone is unhappy because they have to pay you back. Or someone is unhappy because you don't have to pay them back. Or someone is upset. There's something about finances here. This could be legal as well with the Six of Pentacles in this deck. You could be receiving something that's making a person unhappy, and it looks like it's money, cash flow, and celebration. You could be receiving some type of verdict or ruling or some type of decision that's being made by an authority figure that, you know, protects you from having to pay money, which means that you'll have extra, you know, finances to work with. Some of you could be in a situation where you're being relinquished of some type of responsibility, whatever that is. It's like, somebody is sick to their stomach, worried. Somebody is definitely sick. What's the Queen of Cups? King of Pentacles. Interesting. Two of Wands and the Three of Wands. This could be an Aries. We got Taurus out here. Again, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. And then we have the Hierophant, which could be Taurus as well, maybe Libra. Also, again, Scorpio, Aries. Yeah, these types of energies. There's a decision that was made, or you made a decision. Somebody may have been waiting for you to make a decision. This King of Pentacles could have been waiting for you to make a decision, or you could have been waiting for them to make a decision. But I feel like a decision has been made about how someone is going to move forward. And now that the decision is made, it's like whoever this King of Pentacles is, I feel like is expecting to be some type of, there could be an expectation that there's some type of drama that could happen, some type of argument, a fight. You may have done something that a person expected you to do. Now somebody feels like they have to fight. Like maybe somebody was trying to get you to make a specific decision and you made a different decision. And because you made whatever decision you made, somebody knows what to expect now, or they know what they're going to have to do. And I feel like there could be some conflict surrounding what's going to happen in the future, or what someone has to do in the future because of a decision that's been made. Okay. What's the King of Pentacles? King of Cups reverse. No. Emotionally manipulative, emotionally unstable. This could be somebody who's financially stable, but emotionally unstable. They have a low emotional IQ, very immature, okay, unevolved. 7 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. There's definitely confusion around a home, or confusion around a relationship, a marriage. There was definitely a lack of concrete decision making. Like somebody did not know what choice to make in a situation, and they were feeling extremely overwhelmed by a relationship. This person could be on the offense. I'm getting like offense, defense vibes. What's the Hierophant reversed? 5 of Cups. This could definitely be somebody who cheated in a marriage or a relationship, and they're worried about how a divorce could play out, or they're worried about how like their reputation may look after this. 9 of Cups and the King of Wands reversed. Yeah, it's clear. Like, I just feel like someone thought they were going to knock you off balance. I feel like you're getting something that you want, and I feel like somebody regrets stepping out of character, or doing something out of character, doing something that was against the rules. I feel like somebody wanted you to take a loss, and they're angry at themselves. First of all, they're angry that you didn't take the loss. But I feel like now they're angry at themselves that they even tried to come at you like that, because there's a level of like protection. It's like with the World card being a major arcana, the universe is stepping in to kind of like protect you in this situation. And I think whoever this person is expecting some type of conflict. Why is Pisces energy happy, compassionate, and confused? Why is this Pisces energy? 9 of Cups. I feel like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like you're confused as to why somebody is trying you. Because you always get in these situations, but it always it always ends up working out in your favor. Okay? You may be a little arrogant about it, but I feel like you were definitely getting pummeled by some nonsense. The 7 of Pentacles is here with the Queen of Swords. I feel like you invested a lot of time and energy to get what it is that you wanted in a situation. And now it's like, now you see what all of this was about. It just feels like clarity with the Queen of Swords. You may be waiting to hear back some type of news. You may be confused as to why you haven't heard anything yet. Yeah. I feel like you could be waiting for a final decision or a final verdict. What's the 9 of Cups? Oh my God. Temperance reversed. I think it came out upright, but it flipped in the reverse. Yeah, even though a situation is not perfect, or something kind of on paper didn't work out, I feel like you're still happy, or you're at least like at peace. The Devil and the 6 of Wands. Wow. I feel like you're going to receive a lot of information about how a situation went down or how something ended. I feel like there's also a lot of like imbalance or toxicity that's going to lead to a victory for you. Like there's something that's not like on the up and up. There's an impure situation here. Like, I don't know if somebody's records are fucked up. They're not keeping good records. I don't know if somebody doesn't have documentation. I don't know if somebody didn't file paperwork, but there's like a technicality that you may get off on or benefit from. Like, someone's office is messy. Someone may also have other situations that have happened recently that highlight the situation that you dealt with that works in your favor. Interesting. The Devil and the Six of Wands. What's the Temperance reversed? King of Wands reversed. Yeah, somebody's going off on you, or they're angry, or they're losing your temper, and you're just kind of sitting there blinking. Remember that blinking, bitch? King of Wands reversed is horrible. Ace of Swords reversed. Yep. And the Ace of Pentacles. So because someone lied, because someone was being confusing, or because someone omitted information, didn't tell the truth, tried to lie on you, it gave you an opportunity to kind of like, I don't want to say extort the situation, but it kind of gave you an opportunity to take advantage of a negative situation so that you could get it to work in your favor. You may have also done something really quickly, hastily. There was definitely a lie that was told, and it provided an opportunity to capture someone or catch someone. What's the energy around Pisces with this love, unfulfilled, and worried? Five of Wands, I told you. Somebody's regretting their decisions. Or somebody lost in court, and this just does not happen. Like, I feel like this, you could be up against, with the Hierophant reversed, you could be up against like a group or a corporation. Something is going on here where usually people don't succeed against this. Okay. King of Wands reversed, King of Cups reversed. The masculine energy is fucked up. The King of Pentacles is the only one upright. So someone has a bad temper. They're immature and uncontrolled when it comes to their emotions and their temper. But they have some type of financial backing, or they have some type of financial success. I feel like they make a lot of money in a fucked up way, because the King of Wands being reversed and the King of Cups being reversed is like a boss who's crooked, or somebody who's running a crooked business. And I feel like that's what you're able to take advantage of to have some type of victory in this situation. Seven of Pentacles again, and the Empress reversed. I feel like someone's invested a lot of time, money, and energy into fighting or having some type of conflict with you, fighting with you in court. Now they're basically depleted. What's the Five of Wands? Okay. The Sun reversed and the Three of Pentacles reversed. Yeah. Someone's not being recognized or listened to. There's a situation, like maybe there are a bunch of lawyers that won't take this person's case, or there's a judge that won't listen to this person's argument. There's something that's causing a person to be concerned because something is not coming together. Something is crumbling with the Three of Pentacles reversed. It was not built on a stable foundation. They're not getting recognition. They're not being seen, and they're angry about it, fighting about it, upset about it. Page of Cups and the Three of Wands. And I feel like this person is expecting this fight. But I think that whoever this is thought that they were going to be able to outsmart you or do something to cause you to feel this way. But it's not working out the way that they thought. There could be somebody honestly at your job. Like, you could have a boss at your job who's real bad, or a manager who's real bad, and somebody around you could be getting fired. But it's like, you know that that's not going to happen to you because the manager knows not to fuck with you like that. Okay. And it feels like somebody thought that they could do what you do, or somebody thought that they could approach a situation like you approach a situation. Somebody thought that they could be like you and copy you and, you know, mimic your moves so that they could project on you and mirror the situation to make you look like the bad guy, or to make themselves, you know, get the same results that you did. But I feel like somebody's not getting the same results as you in the situation. Clarify this any further for Pisces when it comes to the energy around them. Ooh, not the femme fatale. It says proceed with caution. Things are not what they seem. You'll be lured into a trap if ignored. I think you already see the trap. You see the play. Go back to them readings. You see the play. The innovator. You're not meant to follow the crowd. Choose the path less traveled and unlock the power of your mind. Right. And the mirror. Again, everything is a mirror. What is in your inner reality will reflect your outer reality. And see, I feel like somebody was really trying to be like you in a situation, but because their intentions were bad, or because they had negative, like, I don't know, thoughts, it just feels like that's why they didn't get the same result as you, because you didn't go into the situation trying to harm anyone. You didn't go into the situation with negativity. You didn't go into the situation trying to be petty, but someone else did. And they thought that they could one up you or do what you do, but they can't because they ain't you. And you're not following the crowd. You're basing whatever choices that you make off of your own intuition. You're basing it off of your own knowledge of self and what you want to achieve in life. And you're on a path that a lot of people can't follow, the path less traveled, which means that not a lot of people are going to be able to walk down the road that you walk. But a lot of people watch you walk down that road and they think it's easier than what it is. And then they try to take steps in the same direction without doing the work that you've done, without putting in the effort that you've put in, without making the changes that you've made. And that's how they slip up. That's how they get caught in the quicksand. And someone thought it was just a joke and it was going to be a game. But I feel like sometimes too, your energy will lure people into that trap. They try whenever, but it's because somebody tried to lure you into a trap. And it's not like you're ignoring the trap, but it's more so like instinctively, like, okay, my cat is sleeping over there. But if I go like this, Cosmo, he didn't wake up because he knows I'm just talking. But if he hears something out there, or he hears a loud noise, it don't matter how hard he's sleeping. That eyeball, them little eyeballs gonna open up, them ears gonna perk up, and his instincts are gonna be activated. And I think that's what it is. Somebody see, and that's what Page of Cups. Somebody thought that you were naive, and that they could discredit you or cause some type of negativity and disruption in your life, and they expected for there to be problems for you. And it just didn't happen. It just did not happen. Because those instincts kicked in that may even be subconscious, where you don't even have to do anything. That's just the protection that God put over you. What else for Pisces? That's crazy. Mirror came out again. Then we have the mastermind. You were born with an evolved mind, at last unraveling the layers of complexity meant to lead you to your soul's purpose. And the student, good time to learn a new skill or try something new. With focused attention, skills and talents will dramatically improve. Yeah, I feel like you know a lot, but you're still learning, and that's okay. But I feel like you're starting to understand the power that you have inside of you and how it's activated, when it's activated. You're learning how to master it. And this is one of those situations that's teaching you about that. One more card. Yeah, see what I'm saying? The tactician. This is all strategy. You know what I mean? The mastermind card, that's a card of strategy. The tactician card is a card of strategy. The femme fatale is a card of strategy. I feel like you kind of lured someone into a trap of trying to strategize against you with that Seven of Swords reversed, and they got caught. They got caught in some type of trap that you set because they were setting a trap for you, and it was instinctive. You did it instinctively. You didn't even have to think about it. It was intuitive. That's why, and I feel like this part of this too is a lesson where Spirit is trying to teach you how to follow your intuition, because that's a component in that strategic, subconscious, instinctive protection mechanism that keeps you, you know, out of harm's way when people do try to get you caught up. Okay. The spy, someone has their eye on you. What's done behind the scenes will soon be revealed. Somebody's getting exposed. Nothing will escape you. And the tactician says, with some good planning tactics, you can easily work out and make corrections for success. And then the virgin, you are learning to be. There's an unproven potential that lies dormant within you, longing to come to life. Yeah, it's really, all of these things are just things that happen so that you can see the truth about who you really are. And I think that's what a lot of you are going to be experiencing in the next few weeks and months. It's like who you really are, what you're really supposed to be doing here, why you've been through what you've been through. And again, I've been telling y'all for years, it is not bad. You're not being punished. These are things that you have to see so that you can get to the place where you're meant to be. Okay. I also feel like because someone was spying on you, you were able to plan your next move or anticipate their next move because you were innocent in the situation. You weren't trying to follow the crowd. You weren't trying to be like other people. You were just trying to do what needs to be done so that your outer reality can reflect the happiness that's in your inner reality. I feel like you were very understanding as well. You may have even gone above and beyond to give someone grace when they didn't deserve it. And it definitely feels like that's part of the reason why whatever they were doing backfired. Somebody's getting exposed bad. Their tactics, like it feels like a group, a job, an organization. Their tactics are getting exposed about how they do people, like what they do to target people through your experience. What's this femme fatale, mirror, and tactician? Death card. I'm telling you, it's a big change. It's a big transformation that your life is going through and that is going to happen in this situation. Ace of Wands reverse, Six of Cups reverse. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you knew that somebody was trying to set you up to get angry or to get really passionate about something. You could see the play. You saw what they wanted to achieve, and you came in at exactly the right moment in time to where they were just caught off guard. They knew they couldn't play with you like that. Or they knew that you weren't going to fall for it. What's the death card with this femme fatale, mirror, and tactician? All right. Quite a few cards. Look, the Ace of Wands reversed, Page of Wands reversed, Three of Cups reversed, and the Ten of Wands reversed. All contributing to this transformation. You released a burden. Okay, you didn't force a situation, and that really upset someone because it negated what they thought they knew about you. And I feel like whatever this is highlighted a bad decision that they made. Because if you had look, Two of Cups reversed, Nine of Wands reversed, you get what I'm saying? You didn't fight for it. You didn't even talk about it. You didn't argue. Somebody thought that you were going to argue about something, fight for something. Like even if you got fired, right? Somebody feels like they wanted to fire you, get rid of you, cause a problem for you. They're unhappy because they thought it was going to cause a fight. But you sat there smug in the face, looking arrogant as fuck, as you should, because you saw this person's play. That something was unholy. Now, had you had done this and forced the situation, gotten in someone's face, they would have been happy and celebrating, because it would have confirmed that whatever goal that they were trying to reach, i.e. the trap that they set, would prevent you from being able to evolve from the situation or move on from the situation or whatever the fuck. But because you didn't do that, man, oh man, this mug is unhappy because you released a burden. And I'm telling you, now that burden is on them. It could literally be a burden of proof, because somebody's whole MO or case or argument could be that you're aggressive, that you fight people, that you yell at people, that you raise your voice, that you're, out of control and you got a hot temper, that you're angry, whatever it is. And because that's the rumors. Whatever it is, they can't say that shit at all. At all. And they are tight because of it. Because that disproves their whole reason for starting whatever they're starting with you, which I feel like is why they're not going to be able to succeed. That's why they're going to get exposed for the way that they've been doing things. Yeah. What is the advice? You have go with the flow and creation. Yeah. So now with this number 1, go with the flow. Now it's time for you to be free to swim, Pisces. Be a fish. Be happy. Go explore all the deep depths of the ocean. Go jump out the water with the waves. Create what it is that you want to create. Because this is a new beginning for you. This is a time where you get to move forward from the conflict because of the good decisions that you made. And your spirit team is supporting you throughout this whole process. Because you're no longer taking on the burdens of other people's problems in their life. Because when you get angry and you get upset and you allow people to trigger your emotions, you basically adopt whatever burdens that they're projecting on you about things that have nothing to do with you. Because whoever this is mad about their love life. This bitch could be single. They could be lonely. They could be married and unhappy. They could be worried that they're never going to have kids, never going to have a relationship. And they're looking at you and wanting to have that same happiness that you exude without, doing the work that it takes to get there. And they thought they could cheat their way to some type of fulfillment through fucking with you. And God was like, bitch. No. Completion is done. You've mastered this part of the journey, which I feel is detailing how to protect your emotions and how to shield yourself, world card, from other people's projections. Now go create using that knowledge. That's what Spirit wants you to do. Wow, 2 cards at the back, darkness and lovers. So the path now and where you're going to be led could possibly be unknown. But Spirit is telling you that you don't have to worry about that. Use your intuition to guide you to the next stage, because there's about to be a major celebration that you're going to have. And I really want you to get excited for it. I want you to be so fucking delusional about it. I want you to just know that this victory is coming to you and that it's going to change a lot of things in your life. And no matter what people say, no matter what you hear on any of these other readers' channels or, what you hear in society, just know that you are blessed. And it will always be so, as long as you take accountability and believe it. So I hope that helped you, Pisces. Be sure to like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. Book your readings today. Come on, get in there and book, y'all. It's time. That burning question, you can get it answered real quick. Okay, so check out that link. Leave me a comment. Let me know if it resonated. You guys check out my other channels. And remember, Pisces, this is our circle, booze. Always has been, always will be, bitch. Bye.